Ed Reardons Week by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolls. Episode 3, Bezzies.
Yes. Oh, hello. Excellent. I thought I was going to have to listen to the synthesizer version of Sheep May Safely Graze again. Well, Ryan, is it still Ryan? Ah, good. I wondered if maybe I'd been assigned a different job coach. So, Ryan, I was just checking my bank account, and it seems there's a problem with my job seeker's allowance, apart from the lack of apostrophe after the final S, obviously, which is of minor importance compared to the absence of my £73.10p entitlement. Yes, I have been actively looking for work. I don't know if you've been listening to the Today programme lately, but it surely can't be long before they appoint a new editor, so I've offered my services. And in the interests of balance, as they're so fond of saying, I've also applied to be press officer to the English Defence League. Well, Ryan, it's increasingly difficult to bear with you because I have to feed both myself and my elderly housebound partner, who needs round-the-clock care and attention. Now, what about some of this universal credit? No, Elgar, you can't go out. You're meant to be a housebound invalid. So, any sign of universal credit being rolled out yet? That ubiquitous euphemism for grinding to a complete standstill? Well, yes, I am telling you about it, Ryan, in as calm a way as I can. The cessation of rolling has resulted in my having to live in a garden shed. So, no, I can't borrow money from a friend, partly because I don't have any friends. And no, I don't need your sympathy, Ryan. Being friend-free has served me very well indeed over the years. Excuse me, someone's at the door. No, hang on, Ryan. Please don't send me back to switched-on bark.
Hi, Dad.
Ellie, what a pleasant surprise.
You've built yourself a writer's retreat then, like David Cameron. All right for some, isn't it?
Forgive me, I'm just chasing up money from, Universal. Hello, Ryan, are you still... Oh, hopeless. Still, I suppose it's very late over there on the coast, or early.
So, Dad, I'm going to have to ask you to move out of your luxury shepherd's hut so your grandson and I can crash here for a bit.
Oh dear, trouble at the house share again. What has he been up to this time? An arson attack where the police aren't looking for anybody else?
No, it's good news this time. I've got some cash coming in.
Right, so why do you need my retreat, as you call it?
Well, it's vegan week at Wembley Conference Centre and Perivale's crawling with pulse heads.
So?
So, I've let our rooms to 6 guys from Belgium.
Where is my grandson?
Smile's getting lunch.
Really?
Yeah, at the food bank.
Oh dear, isn't he a bit young to be exposed to that sort of thing?
What's that or shoplifting? And if he goes on his own with a dirty face, he can usually score a couple of extra tins of ravioli.
How dirty exactly?
It's for poor people, Dad. Not for writers who can afford to build themselves a garden studio with a daybed and a cooking ring. Which is your flat, by the way? That first floor one with a balcony?
No.
The ground floor with French windows?
Actually, Ellie, my circumstances are not quite as congenial as you might imagine.
Well, something's obviously got better. I'm proud of you, Dad. Last time I saw you, you were living in that horrible camper van.
Ah, yes, Elgar, the prairie bandit. Easy rider days, the wind in our respective hair and fur as we traversed Snake Pass. Ah! Remember when we nearly hit an escaped llama near Penrith?
So, can you be out by tomorrow afternoon?
Well, it is rather short notice.
Tomorrow's the Bellotti Bean welcome at Wembley, in the Harry Kane banqueting suite. You're not going to make the Belgians miss that, are you?
I suppose not. That would be churlish indeed.
And you can make do in your nice comfy flat. Well, why not invite us over for dinner? Dirk and Bim are a right laugh.
Right. Monday. Rather than confess the true situation to my daughter and accelerate my decline even further by sleeping standing up in my landlord's outside toilet, I decided to seek a more comfortable resting place for the night. Heel's furnishing department had, it seemed, installed security cameras since my last visit to spend my tenko fee on beds for the children, so I chose the easier option of my agent's office.
What about Anushka Hempel?
Never heard of him, Jazz, just like I've never heard of anyone else on your wish list of OAP nobodies.
Noosh, I'll have you know, was one of the hottest babes in the celebrity firmament. I've always wanted to meet her.
Yeah, the show's called Bezzies, Jazz. These are supposed to be your best friends. Reality TV audiences tend to pick up on things like that.
Well, what about my dear old mucker Lembit Opik?
Well, now you're just making up names out of random letters. Come on, Jazz, we are actually filming this. The bacon baps have been ordered.
Morning, Pink. Oh, hello, Jazz.
Talking of OAP nobodies.
Well, at least Ed's still alive.
Alive, but looking for a warm floor to sleep on for a night or two. maybe 5.
We're having a business meeting, just go away.
The only clients who sleep on my office floor do it because they're hammered and clutching a BAFTA, or at the very least what's that one that cuts your fingers?
Take a break viewers awards, I believe. I wouldn't know, I've never won that one.
Oh, not more nobbled juries, Jazz. I wonder all the cronyism hasn't turned you cynical.
It's one of the reasons I've decided to devote all my experience and talent to reality television. Let's face it, it's the only truly honest, socially relevant art form left.
And which threadbare production company's desperate enough to hire you to further its barrel-bottom scraping?
Well, we haven't decided on our name yet, but you're still not sleeping on the floor.
So you're going into production, Pig. You do realise what that will involve.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to buy some Range Rovers and a table football, but the bank's totally cool about it.
I was thinking more of things like working before lunch and limiting your holidays to single figures.
Yeah, I've thought about that too, Mr. One Knob in 40 years. I'm going into partnership with Eleanor Hassan.
I know that name.
So you bloody well should. Reality-wise, she's the governess. Eleanor came up with the idea for Celebrity Scrap Heap.
Yeah, and celebs go back to the Stone Age.
She also made a documentary about Northern Ireland around 1988, one of the best pieces of investigative journalism I've seen.
Yeah, well, that was in the actual Stone Age. Now she's making Bezzies with us. Already pre-sold to reality TV, Channel 746 on Freeview.
Bezzies.
Teams of celebrities and their best celebrity mates. They go to the countryside every week and do tasks like, I don't know, tasks which are funny, yeah, when celebs try and do them.
Hi, guys.
Yay, the L is in the room.
The talent at Arrive.
Right, well, my task is to find out if St Mungo's homeless shelter still exists, and time, as your obligatory Geordie will no doubt say, is running out.
Have you come about the voiceover job? Send us a voice reel.
No, I have to be off.
Yeah,
Bye.
that moves.
Oh, but before I do, Eleanor, I'm Ed Reardon, the writer, and I must say how much I admired your film about the Troubles. I was so delighted when it won the BAFTA. I was standing on our table cheering.
Yeah, so was I.
No, you weren't. You were complaining about women taking over everything and crying into your beer with the cast of Grange Hill.
Shut up.
Well, thank you, Ed, but I didn't work for 2 years after that.
31 years and still counting me, largely thanks to him, in the slashed jeans and Stormzy t-shirt.
Oh, so you two have known each other all that time?
Longer.
Unfortunately.
Anywho, it's an even longer time since Ed should have gone away.
Why didn't you tell me, Ping,
What?
that these two are Bezzies?
Jazz, you've just eaten the bread off my side plate.
Why, were you about to put it in your pocket?
Even if I was, that's no way to talk to your Bezzie.
You're not now and never will be. You weren't even invited to this lunch.
Well, you weren't invited to the launch of Daniel Radcliffe's lip balm. You still went.
What about Simon Callow? Would he be a good enough foil for Jazz Milvain?
Oh yeah, he'd be great, and every reality show needs an old grumpster.
Yes, it does.
Do you know what, Eleanor? That is so true.
But I think Simon's busy doing his one-man show.
How selfish can you get?
I saw it, actually. It was really good.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, you saw it too, Ping?
Goodness, an agent actually going to see a play.
I saw about it. Heat online.
We still haven't got much in the way of nan candy in the show.
I'll be the Nan Candy, thank you very much. What about Abby Titmus for my Bezzie? Very versatile lady. Popped out of a cake in Celebrity Love Island.
How about Ed?
Oh, stop it, Eleanor. You're making me choke on my burrata.
I must say, Eleanor, I'm a bit surprised to hear the leading documentary maker of her generation enthusing about grumpsters and nan candy. I'm not sure it quite suits you.
Oh, stop being such a suck-up, Ed.
I'll handle this, Eleanor. The trouble with people like you, Reardon, who look down on reality television is that you don't understand it's the authentic voice.
Yes, of incurious, narrow-minded imbecility.
The authentic voice of a very good friend of mine, the British working man. It's entertainment he can relate to, unlike the dead dialogue dreamed up by embittered elitist scribblers. Reality TV, let me tell you, is urgent, vibrant,
And semi-scripted.
exactly.
Ping, this is so meta. I love it.
I do too. What?
This could genuinely raise the reality bar.
What could?
Bants with brains.
That is brilliant, Eleanor. Does brains have a Z too, though? Just thinking about what goes on the side of the Range Rovers.
Okay, cards on the table. I have to say, Ed would make a brilliant Bezzie for Jazz.
What?
So what do you think, Ed? Are you up for this?
One question before we go any further. Would there be sleeping accommodation on this reality show?
I'm not sharing a dormitory with him, and especially not with his malodorous fungal feet.
But if you're looking for a fat lip milkmaid, you're going the right way about it.
All right, say that again. If
Come
you
on,
can remember what you just said.
You're talentless, hopeless, apology for a director. Right!
This is wonderful. It's like the Good Friday Agreement never happened.
I've got bread in my mouth. Pitiful! Wednesday. The perceived chemistry between myself and Jazz, albeit of the type that requires HAZChem signs on a train carrying nuclear waste, was just the rapport Eleanor was after. So much so that I didn't even need to summon up a nosebleed or feign a heart attack when the restaurant bill arrived. Instead, the whole meal was charged to the production. The first time Ping had paid for my lunch in, by my reckoning, 14.5 years. It was for her a brutal initiation into the austere realities of reality television.
Here's your plane ticket to Scotland. You and Jazz and the other Bezzies fly in the morning, 5 a.m.
Eleanor said when I get on I could turn left, as I believe everyone says these days. I think I even heard the Archbishop of Canterbury use it in his Easter sermon.
Don't push it, Bezzie boy. There's no first class on this flight, or food, or drink, or hand luggage. It's good for your relationship.
Then I'll endeavour to repay the £13.50's worth of faith you've placed in me, Ping. So, what about my fee? With my immediate accommodation taken care of, plus the promise of wine vouchers at an unspecified date from Ping, all that remained was for me to discharge my duties as a paterfamilias and ensure the comfort of my cat, daughter and grandson. Doing so with as little expenditure as possible meant, as with reality television, there was a degree of dignity to be surrendered.
A hammock? Oh, you're just out of luck.
We did have one in the shop till last week, but then we used it to carry all those VHSs of Friends to the landfill site.
Hundreds of them. Boxes and boxes.
Do you think the hammock might still be there, Pearl?
No, all got burnt. Black cloud. Made the local news. Didn't you see it?
Oh, Joey was still my favourite, despite Top Gear.
I like the tall one, until he was found shoplifting in that off-licence.
It wasn't him, Olive.
You say that. I say there's no smoke.
There was on the A41. Closed it for 3 hours. Serves them right for being so good-looking.
No, it's a bit hard, Stan. I wonder if you haven't been soured by recent setbacks in the world of television.
Best thing that could have happened to us, failing the audition for Shopmates.
We've moved on from reality TV. Sad people with nothing better to do.
To what have you moved on, Olive?
Podcasts.
It's what all the young ones are into these days. My nephew showed us how to set one up.
So what do you do?
You put it on a platform and tell everybody to listen to it.
Listen to what, though?
Oh, we haven't got that far yet.
What do you want a hammock for, anyway?
I've got my grandson staying for a few days. I want it to be a proper adventure for the boy. Of course, if I had the money, I'd send him to sea for 6 months in a whaler.
Well, you could always use that kiddie's goalie's net in the corner.
Ah, yes, the Bruce Grobbelaar Save Master.
Been trying to get rid of that for years. That's why it's 50p.
Turn it on its side and tie it up with a sheep shank.
I'm afraid he wouldn't know the meaning of the word, but I'll take it. It's high time he shaped up. I'm going to give him my conker pickling recipe, too.
Well, he's not going to be staying that long, is he?
Oh, yes, you can't rush a conker.
And don't put it in the microwave. You'll be scrubbing it out for the rest of the day.
I had a 444er once. I called it Philip. Didn't just use him on other conkers either. Got me out of many a tight spot when I was a mod.
Oh, did you hang him off the back of your Lambretta?
I did. On the aerial, just below the tugger tail. Those Amersham rockers knew better than to mess with black roll-neck Stan.
Well, if you do happen to see my grandson knocking around the garden, you might care to instruct him in these ancient arts.
I might at that. Could even be a podcast in it.
Only word of advice, don't give him any matches.
Let's have a look at the Bezzies schedule. If I can get the envelope open, as we say at the Academy Awards.
Oh, not for a while, we haven't said that. Not since you've muddled up Ang Lee and Kung Fu Panda.
A mistake anybody could make under the hot lights.
Day one. Or Dear One, as the voiceover will say.
Will you stop doing that?
What?
You did it when you weren't even on the show. Right. Bezzies tasks. Fishing, hiking.
Sounds rather fun. Oh, team games. Blindfold swing ball challenge. Trivial pursuit.
I might have to recuse myself from that one. I'm often the correct answer in the entertainment category. You know, if you answered Jazz Milvain to every single question on a quiz show, you'd almost always get through to the semi-final. Someone did a survey.
Was it you?
Half a point. You'd have had a whole one if you'd answered with a full name.
Oh, hello. Dear Fua. Bezzies candlelit dinner.
Stop doing the Geordie, or I'll go and sit with the Olympic bobsleigh Bezzies.
Sorry, it's 300 millilitres of Tia Maria talking. I had to drink it at the gate. Ooh, unit call 7:30 a.m. Bit early for a farewell dinner.
Maybe they're worried we'll all fall out with each other. Hard to imagine.
Do you remember on Tenko when we shot the final scene first?
Oh, yes, the escape. When two of the guards needed to get away that morning and be in the Chinese detective.
And we ended up with the girls having less earth hidden in their bloomers at the end than they did before they'd even started digging.
No, they started in the tunnel with empty bloomers because the bloody Pops had forgotten the teaspoons.
I had to go to the canteen to get some.
You came back with plastic ones.
I don't think anybody noticed.
No, because they were distracted by the poverty of the writing. I tell you what, we've got some damn good stories for this show. Better than anything the other Bezzies can come up with, I bet.
Careful, there's one of them sitting 3 rows in front.
Oh, who is it?
I think it's the woman from Bristol who didn't want another general election. Eleanor's talking to her.
So who's her Bezzie?
No idea. Presumably someone who did want another general election, otherwise they'd have nothing to banter about.
Hi, guys. Oh, you seem to be getting on far too well for my liking.
Don't worry, Eleanor. I'm sure normal hostilities will resume when we're on set.
Hello, Eleanor. Can I just ask, will there be a big kitchen on this set with a well-stocked fridge from which one can help oneself? I like them.
Well, there is a shop about 2 miles up the track from the main yurt.
I'd like to put in a bid to order in from the mainland.
Oh, yeah, that could be very funny, yeah, trying to get a signal on top of the mountain. So here are your storylines.
Storylines?
Excellent.
It says I've got the hots for Joy. Who's that?
The Bezzie who did want the general election, so lots of Brexit bounce.
Pro and anti?
Yeah, mainly pro. But the big story is you go hiking and get lost.
Do we?
Permanently might be a good idea.
Forecast not looking too good for that, unfortunately.
Oh dear.
Warm, dry and sunny with long clear periods.
Thursday. Such was the vaulting literary ambition of the 20-year-old Ed Reardon that I would spend hours practising my answers for Desert Island Discs, dreaming of the day when Roy Plumley would ask, "Could you rig up a shelter?" "Yes, Roy, I could," I'd say, into the screwdriver I used as a microphone. Julian Barnes had a fish slice, I believe. 4 generations of presenters later, I have still to receive the call, so I was grateful to Bezzies for the long-looked-for opportunity to prove myself on my dear one task with jazz.
Settle everybody. Ed and Jazz try to build a mountain shelter. Take 1 and action.
The first take of many, I suspect.
Right. I'm going to bang the posts in first. Give me that mallet, Jazz.
Oh dear, I have a feeling in my water this isn't going to end well. Reardon plus mallet equals X certificate mayhem.
Right, that seems pretty secure. Can you pass me the other one? Then we'll stretch the tarpaulin over the frame.
This could be the end of a beautiful friendship, as Humphrey Bogart once said in The Maltese Falcon.
No, it was Casablanca, and it was the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Have we got a spirit level? It doesn't matter, I can guess.
My life thus far, though lacking the lustrous baubles of success, has equipped me with certain survival skills. Carpentry being among them, thanks to a year spent between writing assignments in the set-building workshop at the Royal Opera House, Covent Garden. Albrecht's hut, as the unnamed critic of Total Ballet enthused, could scarcely have appeared less hospitable to a princess. And while this woodworking facility has served me well from time to time, in the world of reality television it emphatically did not.
So we just secure these toggles here, and I think we're done.
And cut.
You took the words out of my mouth, Eleanor.
Was that all right?
No, it was the most outrageous exhibition of unprofessionalism I've ever... Oh, sorry, Eleanor. You're the director. You tell him.
Well, what's wrong? It's a perfectly weatherproof shelter.
What's wrong is that it's only 8:45, and we've set aside 2 days for this sequence, plus the cost of storyliners and the helicopter ambulance on standby.
Well, if we've got a bit of time, I could perhaps get some glitter, make it a bit more fairy-like. I don't know if that's what you want. It's up to you, obviously.
And what happened to the banter?
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. I had a mouthful of nails, anyway. If you want the thing to fall down, I could pin hinge the roof, then just pull the pin out. Your Geordie man could say, "Ooh, no, it's fallen down." We did something similar at Covent Garden in the Nutcracker with the Soldier's Sentry Box. It worked very well indeed. I even had my bottom pinched by Sir Frederick Ashton.
And I thought it was just Simon Callow doing a one-man show.
Right. Everybody back to the yurt. We're going to have to bring the pillow fight forward. Never had this trouble with the IRA.
Eleanor, you divine creature. Oh, you want to play rough house, do you little...
Right, Jazz, move over.
Oh, what? What are you doing here?
Turning in.
You're supposed to be hiking up the old man of Hoy or wherever it is.
No, I've been with the middle-aged woman who's in favour of general elections.
Well, you're meant to be getting lost.
Well, we didn't have a great deal to say to each other, so I brought us back the quick way. Fairly straightforward on a clear night, once you've located the North Star, provided you've read your C.S. Forrester, which she clearly hadn't.
So, no potential for any Bezzie nookie.
Ah, so that's what you were up to when I came in. Well, I'm having a drink. Do you want one?
Yeah, go on then. It woke me up now. I'm pretty sure this isn't genuine reindeer skin. Ah, here we are. VHS faux fur. 9 tog. Normally when I'm on location I don't get into bed for less than double figures. I need a BAFTA winner to warm my feet.
You know it's considered unprofessional to have relationships at work nowadays. You're supposed to do it by swiping complete strangers on your tablet, one way or the other. I'm not sure which.
It's beyond my control, mate. Some people are dead volcanoes like Vesuvius, but I'm more of a Mount Etna, likely to erupt at any moment. Which are you, Ed?
I'm like the one not far from here that's been extinct for 60 million years.
I pity you. Still, leaves me free to have a crack at Eleanor.
Don't forget, Jazz, you're like the mafia in New York.
What?
5 families.
One more won't make much difference then. Oh, stomp. We got a visitor.
Anyone at home?
Come in, Eleanor. We're just having a nightcap.
Oh, yes, please.
Pop out and get some snacks ready. Cheers.
Cheers.
Swing by the bobsleigh girls, see if they've got any of those rice crackers they brought back from Korea. Take your time.
Actually, I want to have a word with both of you.
It all seems to be going pretty well. I'm certainly enjoying myself. Haven't known this much comfort since I last paid council tax. Bring on the blindfold swing ball, I say.
The problem is, you're not giving me that edge you had in the restaurant.
I know, he's hopeless.
Because it's called Bezzies, and what we're asking is, can their friendship survive the challenges of the show?
Quite.
Will there still be Bezzies after the swing ball?
Once more, and I'll smash the bottle over your head.
That's it. That is what I'm after. Recapturing the combative magic you had over lunch. So you're on a warning, Ed. You're here to be the grumpster. So grump.
I'm glad you said that, Eleanor. This business needs more strong women.
And you too, Jazz. Get a grip, or this divine creature really will play roughhouse.
What?
Little reality tip for you, Jazz. Always check your radio mic switched off before you go to bed.
Saturday. When someone who's been in the thick of war zones asks you for edge and grump, it's hard to know how far to go. But when we were asked for our Bezzies highlights at the farewell dinner, a week early and at the crack of dawn, it felt as though something beyond mere bants was required if I were to earn my wine vouchers.
My best memory of being on Bezzies was when me and Ed went up the mountain. It was lovely.
Well, I didn't think so.
I was worried because my feet hurt when I put weight on them, but he said, let's go down the quick way. He's such a gentleman.
I was bored, if you must know. I mean, you say you like elections, but you seem not to have the remotest grasp of the second preference voting system.
My highlight is belonging to the best Bezzie group in the world, the United Kingdom.
Hi, everybody. Executive producer's here for a set visit. Ooh, scary. But it's okay, because I've got charcoal biscuits and coconut water. Yay!
And cut.
Oh, sorry. Have I just, ruined the take?
No, it's all right. We've got all morning. We're doing the last night candlelit dinner.
Woohoo! Let's make movies!
I do apologise to my agent, Eleanor.
No, it's okay. Ping, if you could just sit over there on that tree trunk, and we'll pick it up from Ed's best Bezzie memory.
Okay.
So settle everybody, and...
Am I out of shot?
Nearly. That's it. And action.
Best Bezzie memory. Well, she's crunching biscuits now.
Oh, sorry. Times 2 million.
Action, Ed.
Well, I'm not sure I have a best memory. Least worst memory, perhaps. The free food hasn't been too bad. But the lasting thing I'll take away will be the absolute falseness of the whole enterprise, because it is, without doubt, the most unspontaneous, lifeless, pointless piece of concocted rubbish in which I've ever had the misfortune to participate. I mean, none of us best friends, the bobsleigh Bezzies, only met for 38.46 of a second or whatever it was, and even then they didn't speak to each other.
You're happy to take the money and eat the food?
I'm not here because I have the smallest scintilla of affection for Jazz Milvain, but because I have nowhere else to sleep. Ping, our producer's merely bored and at a loss to know what to do with her inherited wealth. That's the joy in her democratically challenged friend. Oh, stop snivelling!
Oh, I'm a bit upset. I thought you liked hit me!
I'm being paid not to, just as money was also behind my involvement in the supposedly entertaining tasks in the Loch Ness Monster Petlow.
We can cut all this in post, Eleanor.
Jazz is here out of vanity and a delusion that he might get the producer into bed. And she isn't just wasted on Milvain, but on the entire process. Ellen is a highly gifted programme maker in her own right, at a time when the world's crying out for truth-telling and investigative reporting. Yet what does she fritter her talent away on? A piece of mendacious, meretricious, sheer, brain-addling asininity! There. Grumpster enough for you?
And cut.
Oh, is that a wrap?
It is for me.
Those who have in the past encouraged me to speak my mind have seldom been pleased with the results, rather like when the question time microphone is rashly passed to a man on the back row with mutton chop whiskers. On this occasion, however, Eleanor took to heart my observations, resigned from the show and left the country. I would have readily followed her, but for my loyalty to my producer.
Yes!
I do apologise, Pig, if I contributed to the cancellation of Bezzies.
Oh, it's okay. We sold the Range Rovers to Mark Gattis's Celebrity Off-Road Challenge.
Oh, what have I done?
1-0!
So, will I get my wine vouchers?
God, this table football was a good Black Friday buy! Woohoo!
Wednesday. On returning gratefully to the garden shed I was pleased to call home, I found a card from Eleanor, thanking me for making her see the light and saying she'd swapped the world of semi-scripted reality for the safer haven of Afghanistan. And there was a further surprise.
Oh, so you've heard about the Bezzies setback, have you, Ryan? I suppose there's no reason why a job centre shouldn't have access to mail online. What I'm wondering about is this notification I've been sent and what exactly the £1,200 is for. Loss of earnings? Right, so not having a job on a reality show entitles me to more than simply not having a job. Excellent. Not sure it's exactly what Beveridge intended when the welfare state was created, but nevertheless it's very welcome. If I may say so, Brian, you're my new best friend. My joint best friend. Bye, Ryan.
Dad, I'm so glad you're back.
Oh, good to see you too, Ellie.
I really need some money. Smile wants to go to scout camp.
Does he?
It was the conkers you left that set him off. Sleeping in a hammock. Next thing, he was climbing over the walls, scrumping apples from next door.
I knew he'd turn out well. Of course, I'll transfer some money as soon as I've settled back in.
Actually, Dad, I need you to move out again. Like now. It's check-in time.
For whom?
More vegans. Dutch this time. I haven't got room for them all.
Hello.
Oh, hi. There's a hammock. We could have sex.
Oh, for sure. Hunky-dory to be here.
Really?
Ed Reardons Week starred Christopher Douglas, Stephanie Cole, Lisa Coleman, Brigit Forsyth, Philip Jackson, Barunka O'Shaughnessy, Sarah Ovens, Meera Syal, and Geoffrey Whitehead. It was written by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolls. The producer was Simon Nicholls, and it was a BBC Studios production.